PHP tutorial. In this tutorial I will make user registration with PHP. First let me as I will work with PHP project, let me first start the XAMPP server. So this is the XAMPP manage server. I will start MySQL database and Apache web server, as I will work with database, that's why. So let me open my project. So project is localhost slash portfolio, sorry, so portfolio. So this was my project. So today I will work with registration page. So the user will give input, provide information there, and the information will store in the database. So let me go to the show you the database php my. So in the previous video I worked with this database. If you see the code, database code, so you can see that the database name is CAC482L. So today I will not work with this database. Instead I will work with portfolio database. You can see portfolio. So what I need to do, I will change the name to portfolio. So portfolio. So today now the connection is with the portfolio database. So in this way you can easily change the database name and work with your new project, so, or new database. So in the portfolio, if I see here, there is no table. Now I will create a table name user. Let me name it user. So this is user table, and column, maybe I need some more columns. Okay, let's see how many fields are there. So there is one is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and another one is so 9. I need 9 column maybe. So that, so first one, let's say UID, u sorry UID, and then let's say name. So let give it name, username, contact number, the name, then user name, finally password. Say all of them, let's say burger 55 size, burger 55. It will not take too much space, that's why I am giving 55. Just in small project, you don't need to worry about it, but in a large project you have to be like trade-off. 5 and still burger 55. And here for user ID, what I will do, I will make it unique, so auto increment and primary. So now my table is done, so let me save it. Here you can see the table user ID, UID, name is user name, contact. So that's the actually field. So now let me go to my code section. So this is my, so far I developed this. So this is now connected, the database is connected with portfolio database, and that's all. Section page. So in register page, here you can see the action will be taken in post register.php. In previous tutorial for register demo, I show you how it's work. So hopefully you know that, otherwise you will understand. So for every field I have given a name. So then for name there is name, for contact there is contact, and for email, so everyone has its name. Okay, for college, for radio like me, sorry, like gender, so everyone has its name. And finally the submit button. In submit button, it's also have one name, so I named it register. So whenever the user click that button, it will redirect to uh, so it will redirect to a post register.php page, and the name of the input will be register. So let me go to the post register. So here you can see in my previous project I have written is set post register, then it will do this. So in this tutorial I actually don't need this one, so I will not work with session. Later I will show you how to do it. So here you can see for register, okay, if it's a register post, then name will be in name variable, username will be in username variable, and all of them will be like this. Skill will be in skill variable. So after that what I will do, I will write a query. So let me name it query. So the insert query is insert, sorry, into the table name is user, so insert into user, and the table has some attributes. If I go back and see, UID is auto increment, so I don't need to worry about it. Now I have name, username, contact. So first one is that's the name, then username, contact, email, so comma, after email college, comma, after college, that's gender, comma, after gender I have skill, I double skill, then password. So now it's done for the attributes. Now the values, value is the values. So the values is like this are value, right? This variables will the value of this variable will be inserted in the user table. So now the values, so I can do it in that way. Let's see, so values. So for that it's all of them are variables, so I have to, what I need to do, I need to use this one, make it like variable. For this one same as before, and make it variable like username. Okay, after that let me do it so I need to make it variable. You can write it, but I think sorry, but I think it's a good approach. First quotation, then single quotation, then $. So after that this one, finally password. Okay, before this query I can do another thing. So if the I can check if the password and retype password is same or not. So if let's say password equals retype password, so if the password and retype passwords are same, then it will uh, go to this query. So let me put it, paste it here, then it will go to this query. Else let's say else what it will do, let's make it message, message, it should be variable, it should be message password and re password does not match. So after that query, now I have to pass this query to the database. So if I go to the database file, so here you can see I have a database class. Okay, so if I want to use this class, what I need to do, I need to include the database file and make a object of this class. So let me include it. So if I go to my directory and see, so the database file is in library folder. So if I want to include it, I need to write include, then the question. So it is in library folder. So in library the file name is database.php. So now the file is included, and after that I will make a object of this of database class of this class. I will make an object of this class. So let me copy it, and let me name it the object dv. So in dv new database. Okay, so now database object is created. So now I can use this dv to work with this class. So now after this insert query, what I will do, I will take another variable, name it query result. Yes, query result equals to. So I have created a object of database, right? So it is dv, and in this database class I will have a insert function, which now I don't have any class name insert, but I will make it within a few minutes. So in this insert class, so in this insert function, I will pass the query. So now this line will search insert function in database class. So now I will make this insert function in database class. So now let me go to database class, and here after this select function, here I will take another function. So let me write public function. The name is insert. Okay, so insert, and it will have some parameter, let's say q. You can write query or anything, it's up to you. The insert class, sorry, now the insert function is written here. So in this function, what it will do, the same as select function. So this let me write insert row. Insert, let me name it insert row. Okay, here what it will do, it will like first object use the database link, then in database link, in this link, database link, there is a predefined function named query. So query, I will pass this parameter which have the query which I write earlier. It will pass there, and or it will die. So die this link error. So after that, so now the insertion is done actually. So if it is successful, it will let me return, let's insert it row, and exit. Else return false. So now the insert function is done. Now let me go back to this and so if it is successful, then so if query result okay, then what it will do, let me like give header. Location will be login.php with a message. Let's registration successful. Now so far I think so far I think registration is done. So if I save it and go back, if I save all the files and go back to my project, so here you can see this was my project, and go to my restaurant page. So let me check if it is work or not. So now name is, let's say, Nero. Let's username is bt, contact is 01 something, bt@gmail.com. Let's just call whatever. Java password, let's 123 123. So now if I press register, degree doesn't have the default value 32, so field degree showing me an error. Let me check. So gender, okay, I have messed up with this gender and degree or college. Let me check. So it should be college, after college, degree, skills. I think it is like it's like I think it is extra, degree is not included. So let me delete it, drop it. So now if I refresh it, now you can see it is redirected me to the login page, and the messages you can see get messages, registration successful. So now I think data is inserted in the user. Here you can see the data already in the user password. So if I give something like let's say biogen 12, the password is not same, right? So now it will not do anything, and the data will not insert it. So data is not there. So what I can do, if it is not same, cannot message password and repassword doesn't match, so I can give a header, and the location will be register.php hopefully, and msg message will be what, msg. So now if I go back, refresh to it, so now it is redirecting me to there, and there, as you can see, there is message password in it. So I can if I go back to my register page, so now the work is done. Thing is, so this is register.php. so here you can see where is the form. So this is the form actually, and this is the form. Okay. So after the S3, I can take a PHP block. PHP, let's say if is set, let's say get, sorry, let's say get msg. So get msg. If it's get msg equal here, and let me echo msg. So if I go back and refresh it, here you can see password and so I actually don't need, I think it was register. I think I do not need these things actually, like this. So now you can see the message here. So what I can do, okay, so I can do something more. Let me take p here. It is style, sorry, style color red, and let's text align center. I can, after I can give a concatenation. Now if I go back to my code, now you can see password and password doesn't match. And if it is now let me do something else. So let me copy this section. If the registration is successful, it will show up a message here. So for that, this S3, let me paste it here. So color should be green. So if I want to register something else, let's say NSU @gmail.com. Sorry, in this field, contact is something else. And let's select colors. 123 123. Now you can see the actual now the registration is done. Okay, successful. So if I go back to my code, you can see NSU and so that's it for today's tutorial. In next tutorial I will show you how you can give input here, and it will verify values with this table, and if it is matched then it will redirect you to the dashboard.